Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2, Storm of Zahir. This is Big Los, and we are back in Throne of the World Serpent. We're going to do this thing pretty much the same as we did last time, hopefully without this guy dying from some unknown bug. So we'll actually have a real battle this time. So I'm going to do things kind of the same, which is I'm going to... Where is it? I'm going to summon... Horn Devil right here.
Oh, yes.
And we'll have you do the same thing. Where is it? There it is. Do it right there. And I also loaded a previous save where I didn't go back and kill everybody, so we're going to have a little bit of different dialogue. And it's going to take a little bit longer, which is why I didn't cast haste on everybody. I'm going to do that, well, pretty much after the dialogue starts. Or stops, I should say. Let's go up here.
I trust that you find a son's sacrifice appropriate penance for his cowardice and failure, my lord.
It shall suffice for now. What is the status of the Sword Coast?
Our spies have reported that the portal to Crossroad Keep is unguarded, Great Zahir. It will be pitifully easy to take the keep by surprise.
Perhaps you should reconsider the security of your own stronghold before disparaging those of others, Nasafa.
What do you mean, my lord? Have I...
Turn around and defend yourself, Nasafa, before you embarrass me any further.
Alright, so the battle's going to start.
Oh, yes.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to haste everybody.
Yes?
Let's tell these guys to attack.
I want to see suffering.
Attack! Listening.
I should probably have you do something. Let's tell this thing to attack. Whoops. Issue command.
Let's attack then!
Right on. And
Everyone follow
have this
me
thing attack.
and try. What are we waiting for? Let's attack!
Why don't we do something a little bit differently? We could do this mass contagion. Just make everyone sick who's around this guy.
Listening.
Maybe you should go into your frenzy, and then you should attack. Attack that guy.
A favor? Of course.
And you pretty much have all your buffs on right now. Is there some item that we can use, maybe? Hopefully. Probably not. How about a potion? Maybe you should drink one. I'm kind of tempted to do that one, but I already have regular heroism. Derp to derp. Yeah, I guess we could do that one. Maybe that'll... And then we'll attack this guy. Alright, now I want you to cast Wail of the Banshee. And I guess right there.
I want to see
Let's attack
suffering.
then!
Of course.
Looks like we've got some more targets to butcher.
I'm thinking maybe a blade barrier. Alright, we'll throw it at that guy, then we'll just... Okay, that guy's dead. We'll take care of this guy.
Of course.
Looks like we've got some more targets to butcher.
And then we're gonna have you run. Now I want you to start doing this Wand of Enervation. Is that guy dead yet? Now he is. Then we'll take that guy out. Uh-oh, flare roll. Run away. And then you can heal yourself. You're enervating? Yes, you are. What are you doing? You're drinking a potion.
A favor? Of course.
Attack this guy and then...
I guess I can do that.
Of course.
Yeah, remember, just keep enervating this guy. Just keep dropping him levels.
Looks like we've got some more targets to butcher.
Actually, why don't we run up here? Meanwhile, yeah, this is going to take a lot of pausing, just so you know. Let's see, I guess we could run this way and take care of this guy. Meanwhile,
I guess I can do that.
we have to run. Alright, and what are you doing? Attacking? Attacking that guy.
Someone will.
Looks like we've got some more targets to butcher.
Eventually, this guy will lose enough levels where he won't do nearly as much damage as he usually does. Did you kill anything yet?
Attack! Get rid of some, and a new crop of enemies seems to sprout up.
Alright, I think we're doing
What are you
okay.
waiting for? Let's attack! Looks like we've got some more targets to butcher.
A favor? Of course.
You guys kill anything yet? At least you're trying.
Plague on your eyes!
Humiliating.
A favor?
Alright, you killed
Of
something.
course.
Why don't we come up here and we'll do that.
A favor? Of course.
Two-faced dog.
Ay, 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 stupid, stupid bugs. Alright, let's do another one.
I guess I can do that.
Why don't we come over here? Let's get a pot shot. Probably absorbed it all.
Look at them. Little ducks all in a row.
Alright, so everyone's dead and what's left is this guy, so we're gonna come and attack him. Why are you casting that? I don't get it.
Look at them.
Looks like we've got some more targets.
All in a row.
Eventually he'll be able to get sneak attacks on this guy. In the meantime,
Get rid of some, and a new crop of enemies seems to sprout up.
maybe we should do these missile storms because he can't block them. Alright, his attention's been
Get rid of some, and a
diverted.
new crop of enemies seems to sprout up.
A favor.
Looks like we've got some more targets to
Coming after me
butcher.
again? Not anymore? What about you? Looks like you've casted everything at him. Alright, what we're gonna do is I'm
What
gonna
are we
bring
waiting
Laryl over
for?
here,
Let's attack!
and then I'm gonna have
To see.
Valentino drink a potion of speed.
Plague on your eyes!
Well, looks like you have some newcomers to the party. Half of a half-wit.
This one.
Alright, I'm poisoned. Looks like I'm gonna have to run away and use one of those healer's kits. Run away! Use a healer's kit. On yourself. There you go.
I want to see.
What is that? Defensive casting. Yeah, why don't you defensively cast that? Alright, we're almost there.
Humiliating.
The guy's dead and he says it again. Alright, so we get 61 experience points for killing that guy. I thought it was 3,000 before, but I guess it's only 61. Alright. So, we're able to do it for real this time. You know what all this loot is, so I guess we'll just take it. Grab that. Ah, Laryl, you died. It's okay, we have a wand. Alright, now heal yourself, will you?
Someone will.
Spell failed!
Why did your spell fail? Not like we're in battle or anything. What is going on here?
Everyone follow me and try to keep up. Spell failed!
Why? What's up with your concentration? What's going on? You must be poisoned with something. Where is that healing kit? Guess you don't have one, do you?
I guess I can do that.
Alright, we'll give it to you. Oh, I guess you did have them. I guess I must have been on the wrong one. Alright, you do that. And you just keep healing this guy, because there's something wrong with him. He's losing 10 hit points around. Finally.
Yes.
Alright, let's grab the rest of these treasures. He's still taking 10 points of damage every round. I don't know why. Doesn't say. Anyways, we'll talk to Zahir again.
Irritating mortals. This sad little victory of yours. What do you think you really won?
Your plans are ruined, Zahir.
This is just one of my schemes, you gnat. You forget whom you are speaking to. Keep Samarak in your Sword Coast. Delayed me you have, but not permanently. Farewell for now, mortal. We will meet again. You can be certain of that.
Alright, I guess we can go all the way back to Sasani
What do you want now?
without having to rest. Because we're going to do the other dialogue option this time, so we don't have to fight her. So we'll just open this door. And we'll return to Sasani at the Viper Temple. There we are, and we still have all our buffs on, of course.
Yes.
Bolo!
Amazing. Remarkable. To think that you faced down the herald of a god and won. And I could tell the tale. What a story! I would let Lady Sasani know of your victory. Ah, such a wonderful end this will make in the book. I cannot wait to return to the keep and write it.
Alright, there you go, and we'll talk to you now.
My scouts have brought me the news. Indeed, all in the area saw the result of the storm. House Sissean consumes itself with chaos, and the other clans have turned from their influence. The threat they pose to Chult, to the Sword Coast and beyond, it is ended.
So that's where we got the 3000 XP. Okay. So what happens now?
Trade in the Sword Coast has been stabilized, thanks to you. And I shall do what I must to see that it stays that way.
And what role do I play in your plans?
An interesting question. You are a valuable ally. The first time I have admitted such about a scaleless one. But this is strange. I would feel awkward ordering you around as if you were an employee. You have done a great deal already for the Sword Coast, and there's little you can do to improve it any further.
The idea of letting you manipulate the Sword Coast behind the scenes disturbs me. I'm not going to let that happen.
Because I'm a Yuan-Ti? Would you say the same if I were an elf or a dwarf? Why am I so different from the other races?
Let's see, do not turn this argument upon me. I know how your people look upon those not like them, just as the Samarakans looked upon all outsiders. Why would you be different than they are? I guess that's a wisdom check.
I, your people. You have had your time to deal with the Sword Coast, and ruin has resulted, death and destruction. We do not wish to enslave you. I wish to bring order, prosperity. I will do what I have to in order to see this happen.
What about a bargain? I let you do as you wish on the Sword Coast, but you give me your word that you will harm no one while you do it.
That sort of agreement will only hinder me. I need my hands free to do what is necessary.
Ha, we can intimidate. Or bluff. Yeah, I guess we'll bluff. Then maybe I should ask Kelgar to appoint a committee to oversee your every move when we return. Would you rather have a group of guards and scribes looking over your shoulder?
No. Very well. You have my word that I will harm no one.
And now we can retire. Alright, so we were able to kill the final boss cleanly this time, and now we'll watch the epilogue again.
And so, dear readers, here ends my tale of sinister plots, heroism, and sacrifice. But what, you may ask, happened after the fall of Zahir's dread herald? What was the future of all the lives that were touched or undone by such events? Fear not, my good readers. As my name is Volothamp Gedar, I would not leave you in the lurch, though I am not an historian by occupation. I am a tireless investigator, and I here present what I was able to uncover. Though it played host to us for a time, by all accounts, Zamorak remains unchanged. However, my sources whisper that certain high-ranking officials have fallen under Yuan-Ti control. More troubling still is the uncertainty of whether the Yuan-Ti in question still bear fealty to their ancient god Seth, or worship the vile interloper Zahir. Now, as for the fate of the beleaguered Port Last. Though the brave adventurers stopped the storms ravaging Port Last, such action was not without cost. The goddess Umberlee must know of the death of her priestess, and will one day likely take her revenge. With Port Last solidly under their control, the Luskans soon fortified their position in the town, building additional garrisons, and causing rumors to spawn about their eventual attack on Neverwinter City itself. Though she succumbed to madness, news of what Naya had attempted to do reached the ears of many in Port Last, and there are those who still honor her memory because of it. But what of the tiny village of West Harbor, the childhood home of the great Knight Captain? Safe at last, West Harbor began to grow and prosper. Jan continued to study magic, and with the combined efforts of Laszlo Buckman and Goodwife Aruna, the village became an excellent trading stop for merchants. Today, West Harbor is known as the hidden jewel in the Mere of Dead Men, and its harvest mead is known as the highest quality mead in all of Northern Faerun. As for souls who lent their aid, they too have not been forgotten. Though the few sightings I could gather thereafter described the young man as haggard, Septimund earned himself a reputation as one of Kelemvor's most dedicated doom guides, relentlessly eliminating any undead he could find. For those who aided the heroes along the way, their tales lie within these pages, never to be undone. Let us not forget the power of their deeds and words. But most importantly, what of the fate of the Sword Coast and the beautiful merchant leader, Sasani? Because of the adventuring group's dedicated work into improving the economy of the Sword Coast and the massive economic strides made by Neverwinter thanks to their efforts, Sasani promoted the members of the group to be the company's co-owners. Together, they utilized the merchant company's powers to restore Neverwinter's splendor, growing it into an economic powerhouse, with its heart located in the now massive structure of Crossroad Keep. After the vanquishment of the Sasane, Sasani abdicated leadership within the Soringar clan to return to Crossroad Keep, resuming her noble work restoring the economic prosperity of the Sword Coast. True to her word, the elegant Sasani introduced many innovative initiatives to bring wealth and prosperity to the region, but never at the cost of lives or livelihood. She became known as an intelligent and fair businesswoman, and after a time, even her enforced promise of harming no one ceased to chafe her, and she appeared to be almost comfortable within human society. This concludes my tale, dear readers, though I know not when or how it may be read. One persistent concern still remains in my mind that I must share with you. These events, though seeming separate, have appeared to me to be more closely intertwined than I had previously imagined, each time that I think on them, and a grave chill freezes my bones when I do so. I hope here to report to the world the bravery of the heroes who faced down and defeated the Herald of Zahir, and enter such into legend, that such legends exist to inspire us in the days ahead. So, reader, I stand by my fear that something dreadful is coming, perhaps something that shall change the face of the realms forever. I can only hope that brave heroes, like the ones that I was privileged to journey with, can step from obscurity and face the darkness when it arises. And to my friend, the esteemed Elminster, if this book sells well, I'm going to publish my work about nymphs in Samarak. I have an interested buyer. With flourish, Volotham Gedarm, historian and traveler of Faerun. The end.
And we're not going to go through this again. Let's just experience the credits. Alright, so that's it for this Let's Play of Storm of Zahir. I had a pretty good time playing it despite all of the bugs. Unfortunately, this game is infamous for its bugs. Now, I keep getting requests to do the game Dungeon Master, so that might be my next LP, but I also have the Mysteries of Westgate expansion for this game, so if that's something you'd like to see, let me know, and maybe you could make a suggestion about a character class or race that I can play. I did this expansion on the request of one of my subscribers. That's why I made it an all-monster party, made it an evil party. Tried to roleplay it the best that I could. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. Now, before I play Dungeon Master, I'm going to take a little bit of a break because I just got some new games and I'm just dying to play them. But I really haven't had the chance because I was basically consumed with this LP, and it was baseball season pretty much before this, and I spent a lot of time going to Major League Baseball games. But since baseball season's over now, I'm going to have a lot of time to play some of these new games and hopefully get good at them. And then once I feel the time is right, I will come back and make another LP, probably of Dungeon Master, because that's the most requested one. But in the meantime, this is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and tenga un buen dia.